and welcome to my latest episode. What do you expect when you die? Why am I in front of this house? Well, there is a spiritist. He was the head, actually, of a spiritist group. His name was Brother Jacob, at least his spiritual name. He lived in this house behind me. And when he died, he was astonished. He thought the fact that he was the head of a spiritist group, he'd be pretty high. He'd be bright. As I said before, I talked about why angels are bright, because the higher their spiritual quotient, the more they ascend, the more love reflects from them, and the brighter they are. And when he died, he wasn't that bright. In fact, other spirits who were not nice said, "Hey, Brother Jacob, you're not very bright." So this is just to let you know, you're never sure. So let's talk about, what do you expect after you pass over from this physical body? So what does happen when you die? And I mean, you don't really die. You are who you were when you pass over from your physical body to your spiritual body. You leave, you become less dense. Your paraspirit disconnects from your physical body, and now you are a member of the spirit world. You still retain your earth memories. You don't yet have memories of your past life. You don't get those until you are ready. So let's go and talk about now. There are different things that can happen. Now, if you are a spiritual person, if you're a good person, not even if you are an atheist, but you believe in the golden rule, you believe in being good to everybody, you believe being fair and honest, and all those things, you will still most probably have spiritual guides helping you get rid of your physical body and help you into the spirit world and protect you as you leave your physical body and make sure you're okay. But some atheists who really don't believe in God or the spirit world, and who believe, even though they're nice, and who believe that death is nothingness, their belief causes them just to fall asleep and to think that when they're dead, they are truly dead. There's nothing. So what they do is they are asleep in their spirit body, and they have to be taken to places, spiritual hospitals, so that eventually they will be revived and shown that yes, there is a life after death. Now, for those who have not led an exemplary life, actually more, I would say, a criminal life, ones who have stolen from people, hurt other people, and also maybe those who are just very materialistic. They're actually more tied to earth than they are to, they're more tied to their goods, their physical goods, their wealth, everything, than they are spiritually adapted. Those people may find themselves waking up in the lower zone, or the umbra, as they say in Portuguese. What happens to them is they are still attached to their body somewhat, but then they leave their body, right? And they find that some of them actually see their body. So therefore they detach themselves from that, and they may not have any actual help from spirit guides helping them leave their body and then taking them to a safe place up in one of the levels of heaven, or even a higher level within the lower zone. So that is what happens. Now, these people who die like this are usually then set to roam free in the lower zone, or they actually even go further down into the dark abyss, down below the crust of the earth, to see even the darker regions, where they can be amongst people like themselves, so they can determine at their own time, do they want to be with people like themselves? Do they want to live in a world of selfishness and cruelty? That is what they can expect. Then there are people who are like just normal people who've led a good life. They haven't done much harm. They haven't done much good. They're usually helped by their family around them, or by other people, other spirits, and they usually are helped up and out into one of the higher regions of either umbra or the lower regions of heaven to recover, and for them sometimes either to decide what level do they want to be on. Sometimes they actually decide they want to go down because they like the more physical aspect of the lower regions, and some of them want to go up and stay in the levels of heaven. So what they see is they see people around them, they are protected somewhat, and they are helped to reorient themselves. It's like the opposite of birth, right? Again, when a new baby's born, they're confused, they come out crying, and many times the people who don't understand what's awaiting them on the other side, they are confused also. For those spirits who are relatively advanced, for those people, I should say, relatively advanced, people who are very spiritual, as I said before, they will have teams of spiritual helpers assisting them out of their life. They'll actually assist their end life. They may even allow that person. There's passages in the books, Boundary Louise, the spirit who sent books to the great medium Chico Xavier, and they would actually allow them to talk to their family before they passed on, one last message of comfort and love and those type of things. So this would be very interesting and very helpful for those spirits who have achieved recognition by the spirit world of being good people, honest, charitable, loving individuals, and they will be helped over into the spirit world. Now there's a story. Chico Xavier's mother, who had died, passed away, and Chico Xavier, the great Brazilian medium, was talking to his mother, and then his sister died. Now Chico Xavier's sister was a good Catholic. She did not believe in Spiritism. She was a Catholic, and when she died, Chico said, "Okay, well, how's my sister doing? You know, did everything go okay when she passed over?" And his mother said, "Yes, so your sister died. We helped her out, and then one of the first things I told her, I said, look, you know, you just passed over. You can go to a nice, little hospital. It's like a Catholic community. You can be there with other people. You can just rest." And then Chico's mother said, then your sister asked, "Well, what happens to spiritists when they die?" Because she just found out that, if you're a good Catholic or whatever, you can go to kind of a Catholic mission until you make the passing, easily, and you can deal with everything. And Chico's mother told his sister, says, "Well, when spiritists die, they're put to work right away." Why? Because spiritists understand the spirit world is just a continuation of Earth. We are still in the spirit world to learn, to work, to ascend, right? To study, all that. It's just, you're just changing. It's just like you've changed your clothes and you went, from one place to the other place. No big deal. Summarize. If you are a kind and gentle person, if you have, spiritist knowledge, or you're religious and kind, honest and charitable, and not too attached to your material goods, either a normal person or a person who is even probably superior to someone like me as far as being very dedicated to charity, you are usually helped when you die. So this is to let you know, when you pass over, expect to see probably old family, old friends that have passed over too. They will there and welcome you into the spirit world, and you'll be taken to a place to recover. If you are one of those who are completely materialistic, or if you are a criminal of criminal intent, you spent your life taking advantage of others, then expect no help when you pass over. Expect to be taken advantage of by other spirits at your level who were just like you when you pass over, and then they will introduce you to the realities of the spirit world on the lower regions and below. I want to thank everyone for being here tonight, and let everyone know that when you pass over, when you leave your physical body, and you get rid of this diving suit that we have, and you go into the spirit world, that is the world that we live the vast majority of our lives in. The spirit world is the real world. This world we are in is the world where we are learning, we are modifying our personality to the better, hopefully. I know I have, other people have in their previous lives. We've just parked ourselves. We haven't really improved ourselves. Hopefully in this life you'll make a decision to vastly improve your personality and your character for the good. Now, if you want to learn more about Spiritism, please go to my blog, nwspiritism.com. Again, that's nwspiritism.com. And I have books on the subject of reincarnation, the case for reincarnation, and I also have a book, Explore Your Destiny, talking about heaven and the other locations, the umbral or lower zone, and what a lot of people call like a purgatory. Of course, there's no such thing as eternal hell. There is a purgatory where people stay, after they leave their physical body until they decide they want to improve themselves and rise. So that is my book, Explore Your Destiny. So please share this video. Please subscribe, hit the bell so you can be told of more videos. And I would love for you, make your comment or put likes, tell your friends, and explore Spiritism. Understand where you are. Get ready for your life. Get ready for when you pass over from this physical life, and know that you're going to see the spirit world, the real world, and a world that if you want to, you can prepare yourself now, and you can ascend rapidly when you pass over. I want to say God bless everybody. Goodbye.